rappers and celebrities going broke, check it out.
Yeah, but you have more money than we have, Fantasia.
You don't know that.
Okay.
A lot of artists that you see, they look like they have it. And we smile and we come out and we put on a good show. But in real life, some of them are struggling. And we don't have it. I'm just now building myself back up. I lost everything twice. So I cook my own food. I don't need no chef. I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, but you have
Good point. You know, I always think about it, even from, you know, she's talking about celebrities and entertainers, but, you know, I think about it, even people that, you know, that are YouTubers, content creators, anybody in the limelight, you know, people think that they, just because they have fame or whatever, that they have a lot of money. I don't think it's the case. Anytime that I'm with my family or someone says, hey, this dude's balling or they got this money, this, that, and third, I'm like, we don't know that. Many people live a lifestyle that is a very high-priced lifestyle, or they portray that image and the money's just not there. Let's be honest, y'all. Let's continue.
You get a lot of money up front sometimes, depending on, you know, where you are in your career. So you get this money up front, but you're only good as your last project. So your value to the bottom line when you're dealing with networks or studios is like, how valuable are you? And sometimes if you're not that valuable anymore, you're not bringing in the money. But what happens is there's a lot of money going out of the door, right?
Yep.
So you get this money.
That reminds me of trucking. You make big checks, but man, boy, to the repairs in itself, that's already big money going out.
And if you hit a time in your career where the money is not, you know, sustainable, it's not really coming in, but everything is going out the door. So you, as you mentioned, you got agents, you got managers, you got financial people that you have to pay. You have lawyers you have to pay, right? You have, let's say if you have a team, pardon me, for like publicity and all that stuff and all the things that come with creating an entity or creating a commodity as an artist. So it's a lot of money that's going out. And let's not forget the government.
Yeah.
So like the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? You know, the
silent partner.
Yeah, man, the silent partner. You know, if you don't do it, they stick you up, right?
Yeah, they come and look.
They come to knock at that door.
Man, I haven't really heard nobody say, you know, what he said. That's Lawrence Tate, you know, from Menace to Society, great actor. He's right, man. These actors have a brand and they have a team, and that team and the people in that circle, you know, cost money. And he didn't even bring up the point about the snakes, right? He didn't even talk about people that are there trying to scam you and take your money. That's a whole nother situation that he didn't even touch on. Let's continue.
So between Rihanna, Beyonce, and literally every other celeb these days attempting to sell us something, it's starting to feel like your favorite celebrity might be broke. Because the average person could barely afford rent and groceries in 2024. Yet, every time you turn around, it seems to be a new product being released or a new artist going on tour. I mean, it's only halfway through the year, and some celebrities are on their second or third product or their second or third leg of their tour. And it's not like many of these products or these tours are selling, because if you go on the sites, the seats are empty and the products are just sitting. So that made me start to question, are these celebrities actually broke and need our money more than what we believe? Or are they getting up and going to work just like everybody else? They just do it at a higher level. Because the question starts to become, when is enough enough? If we have multi-millionaires and billionaires not happy with their finances, will the average person ever stand a chance? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are you one of those people that believe these multi-millionaires and billionaires should just stop releasing product? Or do you feel like it's fine and they should be able to release as many products as they want? I mean, hey, they're broke just like everybody else, right?
It kind of makes sense, because I thought about Johnny Depp. They said that he just lives big paycheck to big paycheck. When this guy said that, that really hit a light bulb in my mind. Are they just like us, you know, working just to make it, you know, and what's the use? You know, pick your own poison at this point, right? Like, how much money is enough? When is enough, y'all? Think about that. Let's continue.
If you're not getting it touring, or if you're not getting it through other means, this music shit is a rap. I'm saying all of the musicians are broke. Relatively. relative to what you bring in.
Now, I do think that there is plenty of ways to make money as independents. Low overhead. It's not expensive to make these albums. You're making them at home or wherever, and you're building a reasonable fan base, and you're selling physical and merch. Not everyone is broke, but in terms of like the superstar thing, I agree with you.
But like you said, to what you're bringing in, what you getting,
and my conversation now is not really about. It's not really about independent acts.
Yeah, okay.
Real quick, it's right. I mean, it's basic, math. What are you bringing in, and what are you putting out, right? So it don't matter if you're rich or poor. If your check is not going to be sufficient for, the money going out, you're broke.
My conversation is about what's going on in the majors. They tricking y'all with the words in these contracts. They tricking y'all into thinking that y'all are real partners. They tricking y'all with the, hey, you own your stuff. The recent layoffs tell me that. Mm-hmm. You don't see all these people getting laid off?
They
laid
off like 40%, right?
Everywhere.
Media too.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And look, and to me, based on what you're saying, that went to our AR conversation. Mm-hmm. The second that we can have 6 people instead of 60, y'all gone.
Mm-hmm. If you're not getting it touring,
I think being a musician in 2025, going into this new year, I mean, it's tough for everybody. Y'all, let's be honest, under the Bidenomics here. But I think being a musician I don't think it's worth it. That's why you see these guys do podcasts, doing other deals. TV killed the radio star comes to my mind. Streaming. I seen a person make a post the other day saying that when they started streaming, it was intentional for the record companies to stop people from making money because CDs were $10, $18, $20 a CD. That's a physical medium that you can grab, possess it, and go sell it. And back in my day when I used to make music, I mean, you can go flip a couple CDs, make a couple $100. You could eat, do whatever. It would take about $1,000 to get 1,000 CDs pressed up back in my day. And many people did that, right? But once streaming took over, the power, I believe, was passed to a separate entity at this point. And now you can't go press up 1,000 CDs and make really any money. I mean, you can, but who the hell has a CD player? My car's a 2023 Traverse. It don't even have a CD player. Let alone an auxiliary input. It has, Bluetooth now and Apple Play or whatever. So being a musician in 2025, I think it's pretty tough. And then the powers that be, I mean, there's all kinds of things that are, in play here. But I think the moral of this story in this video is most people are living paycheck to paycheck, even big celebrities. And then who knows their extreme high dollar, their vices and their habits that they have. Let's continue.
I'm really starting to think that the music industry and the celebs that are in it have been fooling us all this time.
Yup.
I do not think any of them have money at all. I mean, cash poor type shit.
Whoa.
And there's a good reason for that. People like Gucci and Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton, they are the Rolex and the Bentleys of the fashion industry. So they do not need a celebrity to showcase their latest design to sell it. They don't. So when you see these rappers and singers and stuff in the music industry showing their clothes and their houses and all that stuff, I really think they're getting all that stuff on credit. And the music industry is like, you work for me, we give you all these gifts. Why do you think so many people are in some real fucked up contracts right now?
That makes sense. That kind of reminds me of the trucking industry. When I got to go, I sign on to a company, they try to get you on a lot of things. Equipment that you have to rent from them, the computer device, the ELD, even the fuel card. I've never used any company's fuel card because that's a big time ripoff in itself. And that's just one aspect of the trucking industry. Imagine what she's saying is true, right? That they can actually get you, have you under contract, and charge you for things that you could probably pay for yourself if you were smart enough, but it's more easier for them to do it, and then they rip you off. Like back to the fuel card. I pay for my fuel, and I get a big discount because I'm signed up with the company under my, own situation here. I'm independent, but I'm leased on to get work. But the point is, I know other guys where the company gives them the fuel card, they take it out of their check, but they don't get no discount. And then they charge fees for you using their card. I'm independent. My fuel card, I get diesel and I pay my bill once a week. I don't use no companies to pay my fuel. So that's just one aspect of me being in business for myself. Imagine them, where an artist just wants to be an artist and they let these record labels or whoever manage their finances and in any of these little, particulars in the contract or in the deal. And there they are, not getting full benefits or getting any kind of discounts whatsoever because the record labels, they ain't dumb. They're going to tax them, not give them any discounts that they might get on whatever, studio time, whatever, right? And there they are, passing on no discount to the artist. And all this stuff accumulates, and it's in hundreds of thousands of dollars at times, I would imagine.
And also, in our community, we always talk about if we had millions of dollars, how we would buy up the block, how we would help our people and stuff. And you don't see them doing that, and people think it's because they're selfish. No, I think it's because they are cash poor and they really cannot help you. It brings me to this. The music industry is very successful in creating images into demeaning us in every single way, and they profit and make lots of money off of that, and we buy into that every time we support them.
Kamala Harris did it, right, with that booty shaking them women up there on stage. Thought that y'all are dumb enough to vote for her due to that. Wow.
To us, it's just entertainment, but it really is a real life plan. Now, why would little old me feel this way? Because none of it makes sense. I'm telling you, they are a walking billboard for companies to get black dollars. And why? Because nobody in the entire world spends like black people. No matter how broke we are, no matter if the rent needs to get paid, nothing matters when it comes to us getting them dollars to look good and to look like we also have the celebrity lifestyle. Like, it's all a plan, all of it. It's so you can be broke, so they can.
It's an image. Keeping up with the image. This is crazy, y'all.
Get the cash from you that they're not getting. Now, I know that may sound crazy, but I was thinking about that last night. I'm like, something just is not right here. And then when you think of C-list and D-list rappers and stuff like that, it's not that their music is trash. They try to make it seem like, oh, they just aren't relevant anymore. No, the talent is still there and always have been. The problem is if a brand isn't able to use them to further push whatever agenda they got going on, none of us black folks is going to want to buy into whatever that rapper or whoever, whatever they're selling. If they cannot use you, they don't want you. And I think that time tells us, even with the government, if they cannot use you, you do not have nothing to give them at all. You serve them no purpose. So once again, these companies are the Bentley and Rolexes of the entertainment world and the fashion world and all of the government. They do not need no advertisement. So all this false narrative of, oh, they're just advertising this and they give celebrities free stuff here and now, they know they're giving them fucking free shit all the time because they're not actually physically paying them with cash. They're getting our black dollars. Let that sit.
Whoa.
So in short, the music industry and celebs and designer brands are in cahoots with each other to make it look like they're getting money to buy those expensive things, but it's really just a marketing plan to take our money. Nobody's paying money like black people.
Whoa. And think about the Gucci belts and all this stuff. I'll kid you not. I love going to Walmart and buying me a $5 shirt. If I can find a $5, $10 shirt, man, $10 is already too high in my opinion. I'm glad that superficial outward appearance, went away for the most part. I know I got my diamonds and gold. I'm an old man, West Texas. We love our diamonds and gold out here in the south side of Midland. But I'm just saying, I would rather be comfortable. I don't need to portray an image for nobody. All that matters is what my wife and my kids think about me. And she's right to a certain degree. People, and it's not just blacks though. There's Mexicans, white. I mean, everybody's trying to portray an image at a certain point. Maybe not everybody, but most people, right?
If I would have known that other artists have gone through this, people I look up to, they would have just said that, look, it's not all great. not gonna be fine this whole time. If I would have known that, I would have been mentally prepared. First of all, prepared myself financially. I would have put something aside. But from people that came before me, even rock stars, rappers, singers, it's just like, nope. This whole thing is just money all the time. You're good at something, it's just gonna be money always. Nobody's ever been like, so this goes away after a while. If I would have
like
known.
T-Pain. Do I have anything else? Time where right here. Okay, right here.
It was a time where I thought that everybody had money except me. Like every new artist, I guess. But I thought everybody had money and I didn't have no money. Like I would see motherfuckers do these music video shoots and motherfuckers got chains and cars and all type of shit. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 motherfuckers. You feel me? So there was a time where I was really thinking, bro, why do everybody got money and I don't got no money? Is it because I'm independent? Now the truth is everybody didn't have no money. Like it was everybody. There's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't have no damn money, but they don't tell you that because the label job is to make it look like you got some money,
renting and stuff, right?
Yeah, we gonna give you the car, we gonna give you the cosigns, we gonna put you in the studio with this motherfucker. We gonna have cameras following you around everywhere you go. And I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking like, damn, everybody getting money but me. But nah, everybody look like they got money.
Right. They look like it. It's the difference between having it and looking like it, y'all, and then keeping it. Hello.
So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen all this rhetoric going around about how celebrities are going broke, right? Like Beyonce releasing a new album right after her tour and releasing new products. Kylie Jenner's releasing brand after brand after brand. And a lot of people keep referring to this as rich people broke, which, by the way, is a term I've never heard until I've used this app. And first of all, I'm just going to start off by saying, personally, I feel like rich people broke is a privilege in its own right. Like being able to be not just broke, but rich people broke, aka sell one of your mansions, sell your private jet, and you probably would be better off financially. That's a privilege. And it's a privilege I wish I had. Like, can I be rich people broke, please? So I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen...
Baby.
Oh, one more.
Word on the street is that a couple of months since Taraji P. Henson talked about pay disparity in Hollywood and made Oprah Winfrey look like a villain, she's been having a pretty hard time landing jobs.
You know
Allegedly,
what? I don't like this woman. Let's go to the next one. This is her talking. I'll let her talk on this one. I'll give her 45 seconds.
Come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us.
Yes.
They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account.
That's gross.
Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have $5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed.
Sometimes
not
more.
After what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Big bills.
She's tired, y'all. So there it is, y'all. Celebrities going broke. I saw this pop up, and I thought it was very interesting, to be honest. If I can get back over here, my bad, y'all. Boom. So not all that glitters is gold. I think what we need to realize here, more importantly, is just to be grateful in life, because when is enough enough? You know what I'm saying? I don't ever wish to ever be rich and famous. Most celebrities you see, they end up falling off or meeting a horrible demise. Even with the content creators, y'all, I think that it's best sometimes just to forego or just don't even worry about too much about the content and just make your money. There's nothing wrong with having a job and working a job. I see that more and more. You know, now I'm in the content game and I see the money that you make from content, the time you put in to get that money. I want to be honest, y'all. Having a job, a stable job, that's really where it's at, you know. But anyways, there it is, y'all. Celebrities going broke. Let me know what you think in the comments, y'all. And we're out of here. Let's go.